So it's getting later in the afternoon now. The sun's just about to drop below the hills, so I'll get the fire going. Some of you probably saw the Coolman Plains trip that I did, and I pulled up to a campground and there was about 8 different fire burn marks around the campsite, and you know, people didn't really take too much care for where they wanted their fire. They just lit it wherever they wanted rather than using a burn mark that was there. So I thought I'll show you what I do. So I've come here, there's no fire marks anywhere, so I get the fire pit out and I'm using a pop-up fire pit from BCF, and it's really lightweight, packs up small, and I can chuck it in the tinny if I want to use the tinny, but it comes in a bag like that, and yeah, it packs up like that. So really simple to set up. Just undo it, undo the Velcro straps. That's the fire mesh that the fire sits on, and then these are the legs. So the legs just go out like that, and you drop these L-shaped frames on the legs like that. There you go, that makes the frame that the mesh sits in. So the mesh it's got holes, so it goes on the same posts that the frames go on. Just like that, last one. There we go, that's the frame, the fire pit set up. Now one thing I do, because as you can see there's no fire marks here, so I want to stop any embers that do fall through the mesh making a mark on the ground. So I just got a cheap fire blanket from Bunnings. It's a 1 metre by 1 metre fire blanket. Costs about $10, and then I just put that on the ground. Out of the way, look, move. And then chuck the fire pit on that. That way, if there's any embers that fall out, it's not going to burn the grass underneath. It's a fire blanket, it can handle fire, so that's how I protect the ground underneath my fire pit. So we're going to light the fire and have a nice night sitting around it. So that's my pop-up fire pit from BCF. Good evening everyone. Well, it's that time of the day again, time to get the fire going, and just made me think how everyone starts their fires. Are you a Jenga person where you stack the timber, or are you a TP person where you stand it all up? As you can probably tell, I'm a Jenga person, so I'll show you how I start it. So I get some tinder and put that in the middle. It's really dry tinder, this stuff, and then I start by putting some kindling on top, and you're probably saying that that's pretty heavy kindling, but it's really dry. So we'll just stack some kindling like that on top, and you can see all the gaps between all the layers, and that helps with a lot of the airflow. So we'll light this up and you'll see how quickly this one starts to burn. So just pile up like that. I'll throw that one on. And I always light it the direction the wind's coming from. So that way the flame's going to be burning towards the fire. So in this case it's at this side here. So just a quick spark. Look how dry that tinder is. And that won't take long at all for the kindling to catch, and we'll have a fire going in about a minute. So there we go. Didn't take long, and we've got the base to a really good fire. You can see all the air gaps, all the gaps between the timber helps the air get through and catch everything alight. So yeah, I find it's the easiest way for me to light a fire. So now it's time to sit down, have a beer and enjoy it. Cheers. That's perfect. Beautiful fire. And a good cold beer.